So these are gelatinous drifters. These are jellies. It says jellies can be found drifting in every ocean in the world from shallow water to the deep sea. Lacking a brain, these elegant animals are nonetheless effective at using their stinging tentacles to catch small plankton prey. They are an important food source to many animals including sea turtles, crabs, whale sharks, numerous fish, and other jellies. So they don't have a brain. So they just drift. So I guess what happens is as soon as it comes in contact with something, it just starts eating. It just kind of acts. It's kind of interesting to think that it does not have a brain. But this is the reason why plastic is so bad, because you can see if sea turtles eat this, if you have a plastic clear bag floating, that looks like something a turtle would eat. And that's when they eat this and then they die. So we have to get away from using plastic. So interesting, they just drift, nowhere to go. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's see here what else we got. So it says seagrass meadows helps our ocean and planet in many ways, but they're in trouble. So this talks about restoring its habitat, and it says, what benefits does seagrass provide? A bounty of services for humans and marine life that are often overlooked. So this is just showing us a little example of the benefits of this. So it makes sense. So it provides an area for fish to hide. It stores twice as much carbon as forest per unit. Wow, so it keeps a lot of carbon. It says it lowers blood pressure, reduces stress, and improved concentration for people who are exposed to this in other natural places. Shelter and protective cover for small animals and babies. That's kind of the life cycle of how everything benefits. It says this exhibit is sponsored in honor of Rose W. Wirtz. So these are some of the other fish here. I don't know what kind these are, but this is more kelp. Let's see if it has a little plaque and tells us what these are. This one does not, but regardless, let's take a look and see what we got in here. Oh, there's a moray eel there, just hanging out, kind of floating. You got some fish here. Oh, hey buddy. Sometimes I think the fish get curious when you come up to the tank. They look at you like, what's going on over there? Then we have kelp. You have some rockfish here at the bottom. You've got some more fish here. I think this is actually part of one of the other exhibits that I saw earlier. So this makes sense now. This is just the back end of it. Okay, let's see what else we got. So over this way, Smile Snap. This is the seal and sea lion viewing window. I don't know if the seals and sea lions are out today, but let's see if we could see them. This is our ocean neighborhoods. Experience the sight and sounds. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this is kind of these video demonstrations. I think you need to have headphones to plug in, but this is cool. Kind of shows you what it's like. Let's see what else we have here. So, these are the sea lions here. Parker, Chase, Kane, Ellie, Shelby, Troy, and Kaya. So he's a California sea lion, harbor seal, harbor seal, harbor seal, harbor seal. Okay. So these are California sea lions and harbor seals. Oh, there's one over there. I didn't realize one was here. So let's see here. I didn't think Here's one here. It's like a dog. I wonder where the other seals are. I don't see them. Maybe they're out? So as we come out here, let's see if I could get the seal area, sea lion area. Let's see here. There's a bird area here too, which is kind of cool, but I think it's closed today. But there does look like it's a bird area. Let's come just take a look and see. They're noisy, as you can hear them. We have some birds here. Here's some right here. This looks like a bird enclosure, but I think they're cleaning it. So it can't go in right now. Hi! Wow, that's a nice looking color. There we go. Sorry, it's kind of hard to concentrate it with this fence in the way. But oh, here's one. So yeah, these are different, like wild parrots, I'm assuming. This would have been nice to go in, but looks like it's closed. But they live in a good enclosure. If you look at the size of the place, I mean, it's a very large place. So they're living good here. They do take care of their animals here. Okay, let's see what else. Excuse me, guys. Kind of have the hiccups today. Let's see what else we can see and go from there. Hi! Kids are so happy just to see the animal life. So, well, that's cool. So the lady that runs it, she's actually inside of it. Here we go. So this is the second stairway, and here you have a yellow crowned night heron. So that's a yellow crowned night heron living there. Looks like he or she's taking a nap. Let's take a look and see what else. Let's take a look and see what else we got going up here. Let's march. I think there's penguins up here too, if I'm not mistaken. This is a really nice exhibit if you ever have the chance to come here. This is definitely an exhibit worth checking out. So let's see what we got up here. So up here you have penguins. So let's see what we have about the penguins that we can see. So, it smells like fish over here, probably from what they're eating. So this is the penguin exhibit. So this shows you the different sizes. This is the different size comparison of the penguins. So here you got a small one, medium size, and that's an emperor penguin. So that's a pretty good sized penguin. Penguins, sadly, I guess they're in decline. So the primary predators of eggs and chicks are other birds, including giant petrels and gulls. Okay. These are the penguins here. And we have these little armbands on them so you could recognize which one's which. So it's kind of cool. So you can read about the penguins here. So let's see if we can find Pasty, or Patsy, P-A-T-S-Y. Patsy is 2 white and a yellow. So let's see. So that's right, that one's name is Floyd. And so you can match the penguins with their color things. So I think that's kind of cool. These are the penguins. So I wonder what type of penguin these actually are. There we go. There they are again. They're just swimming, doing their thing. They hit a corner and then they like to swim back. I guess they're just having fun exercising, enjoying their life, swimming. They're like little underwater torpedoes. It's kind of crazy. It's like they fly underwater if you really look at it. What kind of penguins are these?
So these are Magellan penguins.
Magellan penguins?
Yeah.
Okay. Magellan. Do you have a favorite?
My favorite is Gats.
Gats?
So
Which one's Gats?
If you look on their wings, they have little bands.
Okay.
And then you match up the colors with the names.
Oh.
And
Gats is your favorite. So
Gats
blue,
is my favorite.
black, white. Is it so? That's a male, I'm assuming, right?
He's male. So the left arm is boys, I believe, and the girls are right.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's easy how to tell a male or female, but
So the male has on the right, you said?
I think the girls are on the left, I believe, and the boys are on the right.
Okay, Gats. Do these penguins breed? No. Oh, they can breed.
Yeah.
They can breed. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 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 Do you guys does the aquarium breed them?
Yeah, we do it here, and we can have behind the scenes.
Oh.
And,
What do you guys do with the extra penguins? They get sent to like other aquarium exhibit?
We try to have them all here.
Okay.
We work a lot with the Monterey Aquarium.
That's what someone told me. So that's a
And,
bigger aquarium?
Yeah.
About the same size?
It's about the same size.
Okay.
It's very nice.
Someone told me, so I might check that one out.
Nice. Yeah,
Okay.
It's beautiful up there. But we, if we need something, we'll ask them. If they're asking for something, we can maybe work out where, like, our sea otter is sick, so can I,
Sure.
So
Cool. How long do these penguins live?
maybe 15 years.
Okay, so a good chunk of time.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What's the largest penguin? Is it that one there, the emperor?
Yeah, emperor penguin right
So that's
there.
about.
That's full size right there.
So that's about what, 3 feet?
Yeah, 3.5 or 2.5, 3 feet.
2.5. Okay. So like the size of a kid.
It's the size of a kid.
Yeah, like the size of a.
Bigger than a kid there.
Well, yeah. Actually, in perspective, yeah, it's bigger than a child.
Right.
Ah, okay, cool. Well, thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
It's just interesting that when I think of penguins, I thought ice and snow and.
You think of Antarctica, right? Because it's
yeah.
kind of drilled in you, but a lot of them are tropical,
But
huh?
a lot of them are South American and the tip of South America.
Okay.
So that kind of scrambled my my thought
Your
process of.
Well, your perspective, it's interesting. I was listening to one of the ladies talk, and she was saying that most sharks are actually 3 feet and under.
Right.
But when you think of a shark, right away you think great white jaws, these apex predators, but most of them are relatively small. You don't think of it, but yeah, I was like, that's kind of interesting concept.
The media, unfortunately, has
Jaws and
Jaws, of course. Sharks, and they're killing machines, or they like to eat. But most sharks are not bigger than 3 feet.
Yeah, it is interesting how a lot of times in life you can have perspectives on things you think based off TV, and you're like, well, I didn't even realize I thought that,
Right.
and it's based off just kind of myths.
Right. Seeing what I've seen at the movies or on TV, and then
You take it with you as truth,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
realize like their job is to exaggerate.
Right.
Yeah, it is an interesting thing because there's things I've learned over time that I thought, well, I remember that I had a friend once and he said something, he asked me about a particular topic that I was knowledgeable in. And he's like, oh, but in this movie, this. I said, that movie is so far removed from what's even remotely true, but people take this stuff. Here's a good one. Like in movies when like there's a criminal or a bad guy chase and someone will shoot the car tank and the tank explodes.
Right.
I saw this thing, the chances of you shooting a tank and exploding, it is like 1 in like a billion. Because there's not enough pressure in the tank. So it's just interesting because you think, you shoot the tank and it blows up.
Yeah.
It's like, that is almost impossible.
Right.
So I was like, wow, that's the movies for you.
But that's that's the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Wants you to. They need that action shot.
Yeah. So they have to bend reality.
They have to,
Yeah, cool.
They can't show you just like shooting and
Yeah.
the car keeps going.
Right.
What's that? That's
Oh, a seagull comes. Oh, he comes to steal food?
yeah. He's looking for food.
Oh, he knows there's food in here.
Sometimes the penguins will go up and they'll start to argue with each other.
Really?
Like, this isn't your spot.
Oh, really? They don't like him?
No, they know he's trying to get some food.
All right. What food? What are the penguins fed?
So they are fed like sardines, tiny fish.
Okay.
It's like 3 times a day, but they change it every day at a different time so that the penguins don't get used to, oh, it's a certain time and we want to eat, so they change it and like different times so that it kind of
Keeps them interested.
Yeah, keeps them not. If they knew a time, they would just like be up in the back where they come out to feed them, and they wouldn't be out here.
Oh.
So, at different times,
right.
They'll feed them, and it kind of keeps
that
them,
makes sense.
Yeah.
Who feeds them? Just people come in the enclosure and feed them?
Right. The
Okay.
husbandry team comes and feeds them. We clean the areas for the animals and
Beautiful.
clean and feed.
Clean and feed.
Yeah.
That's a good life, huh? That's what we're all here working for, right? Clean up my home and feed me.
Right.
Maybe they don't have it so bad.
That's like
No IRS, no taxes.
The sharks we have down at Shark Lagoon, they don't eat the fish there because they know they're getting good food. Mahi and fresh crab every day.
Oh, that's why they don't eat the fish.
So
I wondered how they put fish with the sharks.
why waste their time? Why waste energy on the fish when they know they're eating better than we are?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's why they don't eat the. I was wondering how they kept them from eating it, but it makes sense if they're full. Like, I'm not wasting my energy.
We're getting.
I only. It's like that girl who's like, I only eat at this restaurant. Like, I don't eat Del Taco. I'm like, then it's not going to work out. I'm sorry.
Eating good in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Hey, thanks. What was your name? Jerry.
Jerry.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for all the facts. My name is Romer.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for your time. Thank you, sir. Really nice guy. That was cool. Okay, that was Penguin Adventure.